I think we're live.
That's great.
Cool. Did you guys finished a whole beer while I was
setting shit up?
Setting shit up.
I did not.
That's how long it fucking took.
I just wanted to be prepared for when I got done with this drink. I had another drink in the hopper.
What did you get here, Josh? Bell's. It's a lager. Not
Lag-
typically a
lager of the
lager
lakes.
fan, a Pilsner.
It's pretty
It tastes
good.
like most lagers. It's a little more bitter than most lagers,
Yeah.
I think.
It's pretty good though.
First podcast you've been on in a long time since Memorial Day weekend.
First podcast in this new studio.
Was it? I thought you did one.
No,
No.
Nope.
Am I the only one hot down here? Because I am fucking sweating.
It's fairly
You
warm.
I'm pretty comfortable.
It's fairly warm.
But
Maybe we're just larger.
I don't think so.
So I was Colorado. I can't fucking tell you how jealous I was that you were in Colorado.
It was pretty fucking awesome, except for like the first 2 or 3 days. I was laying in bed with a fucking fever. So
Why?
What was wrong with you?
because I had a fucking fever and I was sick.
You don't know what was wrong with you?
No.
No. Okay.
Like usually when
it
you have a fever, especially one that puts you on your ass, like
No, I
there's
think it
something
was
wrong
just-
with you.
I think it was just a bad cold. I'm still congested and shit like that, but
So you had a cold.
probably
Yeah. Maybe the
it
flu.
was. I don't know.
Chest cold.
Probably.
chest
AKA
flu.
he's a pussy.
So how was it?
It was really fucking awesome in the long run. I mean, went up into Netherlands.
He burped and blew it in my fucking face. And it smells so goddamn bad.
I thought he blew it that way.
No.
No, I blew
Oh.
it right at him.
In my head, I was like, Josh just belched on a fucking podcast. It's not like we haven't done anything worse. I didn't know he blew it at you. It's gonna be another 2 months before you do a podcast. If
Fuck
Levi
yeah, it
has
is.
anything to say about it.
So yeah, brother-in-law Todd got married up in Netherlands, up in the mountains. It's fucking beautiful up there.
What'd your family think of it?
Oh, they
They
love
like
it.
your kids. Your kids never been to the mountain like that, right?
No,
Yeah.
well, Calvin did, but he was like 3.
Yeah.
So he doesn't really remember shit of that. But I think he had a really good time. He got to meet or play with his new cousins and stuff like that. So, but the air was very thin.
Yeah.
Up there. So like
Yeah.
just walking up, it was that. Walking up a flight of steps, it was like running like to the fucking corner. Looked like fucking Homer Simpson.
Just try to hide it because if it's me, like
Oh no, I went to another fucking room and like died.
Whenever I have to do something that exerts me, which is not a lot really, fucking he and I go on a hike or something, we go up a hill this big, and I'm just like, hopefully he can't hear how much I'm dying right now because I don't want to fucking die.
Fuck it. It's not like motherfuckers don't know that we're fat. Why try to hide it?
It's true.
Yeah, but I feel I'm pretty insecure about how out of shape I am, even though I really don't do anything about it.
Why would you? But you're still doing something.
I get it.
If you were just fucking shit out of shape and just walking through the fucking aisle at Walmart and fucking breathing like that, yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself. But you're not. You're on a fucking 5-mile hike.
That's true, I guess. You know, silver linings. No.
Yeah. I guess I don't have the.
What the fuck? Turn that off.
You fucking Rudolph dick.
Don't
It was
listen.
SmittyDicks telling me that we were live.
Oh, we are live, by the way.
Yeah.
It's our first YouTube live show since like the second one where we're
Yeah.
like, this is fucking stupid and our internet sucks, so we gotta get the fuck out of here. So we can have good internet. Have you watched Stranger Things?
We're in the middle of it.
So good.
Really, dude, I watched the first. I watched it in one day.
Yeah. Well, we kind of have to watch it when Calvin isn't around.
Why?
You can watch that.
It's not like It's
be like
it's not
fucking
mature.
nightmares.
It's not mature viewing.
No, he'll have fucking nightmares though.
That's his own fault. He's got to get over that shit.
Dude, it's not unlike him watching fucking Goonies or like, It. He's kind of all right now.
Maybe that's why I'm so desensitized to horror movies and shit, and I don't get afraid of
It
shit.
could be.
But let's build him up to it. All right.
How old is he?
He'll be 7.
Oh, he's fine.
To watch Stranger Things.
Dude, I remember watching fucking Poltergeist when I was like 5.
Yeah.
And Silver Bullet and
Yeah.
shit like that.
And
By the way, we just fucking watched Silver Bullet again yesterday.
Mhm.
He was watching it. I was downstairs watching whatever the fuck I was. I walked up there and I'm like, is that fucking Silver Bullet? Guess I'm coming up here. That movie's such an underrated fucking horror movie.
It is. I still enjoy it.
It's great.
Mhm.
And it's not talked about in like the great like werewolf movies or even just horror movies in general. It's super scary.
It is really, I mean, yeah, it's scary.
Scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. I don't know how many times I've had nightmares about the fucking he was torn apart and they're in the fucking church in that fucking reverend's dream. Like, Jesus, man.
Mm-hmm. I had nightmares about Fright Night, the original Fright Night.
Even I, like when I saw that shit back then, I was pretty young when it came out. It was probably 86, so I was 10 maybe.
It was really cheesy.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
But
this is stupid.
No, the only thing I had nightmares about was, remember when he was stabbing the vampire in the feet with a fucking pencil?
Yeah, that was, well, it's kind of.
I had a dream that somebody was stabbing me in the fucking feet with a pencil after that. So it was just, that's the only part about it that gave me a nightmare.
I think
That's
only
weird.
just stabbed him once, didn't he?
I don't know. I got stabbed repeatedly in my dream. So
I don't know. I don't remember that movie at all.
It's so cheesy. It's got fucking Chris Sarandon
I don't know who that
as
is.
the vampire. Chris Sarandon is Prince Humperdinck.
Who?
Prince Humperdinck in Princess Bride.
Okay.
It's got fucking what's her name from Married with Children? Not Katie Seagal, the neighbor, the bird chick.
Okay.
yeah.
It's got her in it. It's got Roddy McDowell in it.
I don't know who that is.
He's a fucking B horror film dude. I think, right? Isn't that what he was?
I don't know.
I watch a lot of B horror movies, but they're all old. They're all like fucking from
He was
the
in
60s and 70s.
he was in 80s fucking like cheesy.
That was a
Star.
surprising thing to find out about you for me, because I never knew it. It was just like, it's like, I'm sure you fucking found out shit you hate about me living with me.
Oh, a lot of things.
Like 8 months or whatever. But it's like that is a surprising thing for me to find out. You just like old fucking Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing horror movies. And I'm like,
Dude,
this is so stupid to me. But you love it, so that's cool.
It's like it's similar to my enjoyment of like death metal and opera and shit like that. I understand that it's fucking goofy, but I enjoy the story around it. And a lot of the acting is over the top, but if you get past the over the top acting, a lot of the acting is really good too. Fucking Peter Cushing's a great actor. Was a great actor. Christopher Lee was a great actor. Vincent Price was super cheesy, but he was still fun to watch.
Yeah, but you can't really watch that shit seriously and enjoy it and fucking make fun of me for watching 16 Candles and Beautiful Girls. You really can't.
The difference is I'm not watching The House That Dripped Blood and saying this is a great movie. Where you will watch fucking Weird Science and say this is a fucking great movie. It's one of the greatest movies of the 80s.
I think you're exaggerating a lot, like Levi would at this time. I think
I am Levi.
Yeah, that was my point. Yeah, I think you're exaggerating to make
much
the point
like you
better.
do.
Yeah,
You told me.
I said Weird Science is a really good movie. I said it's kind of shitty, but it's a really fun movie.
And
And 16 Candles is a great movie.
16 Candles is
Oh yeah, it's a great John Hughes flick, coming of age movie. It's great,
Roadhouse is not a great movie.
great movie.
Jesus Christ. Your scale of greatness is fucking so skewed.
I'm like
I
getting
can't
a
even
glimpse.
describe it.
I'm getting a glimpse of your guys' like nightly fights.
No,
right
that's-
now.
There's no fights.
It's just like
Or-
this.
I know arguments,
Yeah.
not fights.
I just go. Whatever. I'm going to bed. And I fucking go to bed at 8:00 and turn on Chopped or Guys Grocery Games.
Yeah. They're awesome reality shows. Shut up. God. It's just funny. Everybody's idea of shitty does not match other people's idea of shitty.
Yeah.
I don't watch them to gain any like enrichment other than it's just kind of fun to watch.
I know you think it's fun, but it's funny. The shit that you watch with utter disdain, and I watch and go, "Why the fuck is he watching this?" And you watch what I watch and go, "Why the fuck do you even like this?" That shit's funny to me.
So anyways, like I was saying earlier, bought a new rod.
Yeah.
Spent $50 on the rod.
Mm-hmm.
Then I spent like $200 on the reel, and promptly had a fucking nightmare backlash because it's got
Now, do you have to explain what a backlash is? Because you sort of explained it to me, and there could be people watching that have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Because I have no idea basically what the fuck you're talking about.
it doesn't really matter.
He went to cast, and
to
all
get
the
it-
line went
Yeah,
like that.
I could get into the mechanics of it, but it'd take too long, and I would need visual aids. I'm not going to do that
Sure.
shit. Just the line looked like a fucking like
A ball of shit
yeah.
coming
looked-
out of the reel. Yeah. And
But
it
you
gets
said
tangled.
that happened to you camping. Is that what you're talking about, or just recently? Because I know it happened during camping.
It did happen when I was camping.
Yeah.
And it happened on Saturday.
Yeah.
When I was using my new reel because it's got a different braking system.
Mhm.
And I thought that all of the brakes were engaged. In reality, all of the brakes were disengaged, which really fucks you over if you're trying to cast. But it was at that moment that I realized that I drank too much coffee
I know this.
and I
story. Yeah.
left the house without waiting to see if it was going to have adverse effects. It was bad. I couldn't like the backlash was so fucking bad. Like it's one of the few moments of panic that I've had in a long time. The backlash was so bad that I couldn't reel. Like I couldn't physically turn the reel handle. So I bit through the line. I'm hand reeling the fucking bait in as fast as I can. And then I get the bait up, bite that off of the other end of the line, and I don't take the time to gather my belongings. I'm at the far end of the fucking pier
Uh-huh.
in Elk Rapids, and I fucking speed walk all the way to the porta potty and have a fucking nightmare. Like, I don't use porta potties except to piss.
There was no way
This
around
was a
it.
rare. No, I was gonna go, and either I was just gonna like float in the water with my pants off and just let it wash out into the bay,
Yeah.
which was an option. But I chose the porta potty.
It's probably the better
Yeah, it
This is
option.
bad news, man.
He almost pulled a Josh. Josh. When Josh has to go shit, it has to go shit now. Get the fuck out of the way. Stop the car. Do whatever the fuck you got to do.
Quite often.
I know that's fucking hilarious to me.
Yeah, and it like I'm very good about just holding it off a little bit, and then I'll be fine for hours.
Mm-hmm.
This was not one of those occasions. It was horrible.
It's gotten better since Metamucil.
Yeah, told you,
It has.
man.
But like,
Everybody makes fun of the fucking Metamucil thing when you say it out loud.
I don't.
Well,
Like,
I know lots of people do.
I didn't take any when we were in Colorado, and like, I couldn't wait to get back to have a nice tall glass of Metamucil.
I'll tell you what. It was fucking hilarious. I dog sat at your house for just over a week.
Thank you, by the way.
You're welcome. But one of the things I realized first was that you have a squatty potty. I was sitting down to shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought it was like a kid's boost or something like that. And so it was like tucked in right up tight against the toilet bowl.
Yep.
So when
Which
I sat
I don't
down,
use that.
like, I looked down. I was like, squatty potty. This motherfucker has a squatty potty, and I've always mocked it in my head, and made fun of him on the air on the radio show, and it just fucking laughed my ass off. Then I'm like, let me try this thing out. Oh my god, my shits are so good.
You went and bought one, didn't you?
Nope, but
No?
I might come over to your house more.
I do not use that, by the way.
You should.
That's Melissa's.
You
And
should.
Calvin's.
That's a game changer right there. Those are some fantastic poops.
So when we were in Colorado, like the first night that you were there, you went to the dog shit on the floor. And then
Twice in like
evidently.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I fucking get home. It's my first time there, and the first day I'm fucking dog sitting, and I fucking get in, and I'm like, all right, dogs, come outside. The little one pissed and shit, and the big one pissed. I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna take her out to shit later. I sit down, I make sure they're fed and watered, and I sit down with my phone, and I'm just taking around. All of a sudden, there's just a giant load, dude. This fucking dog shits more than the other little dog. And I was like, God damn it, there's not enough toilet paper on this fucking planet to clean this up. Like, it's so much. So I'm like, paper towel, and I flush it down in your fucking toilet. And I know you're not supposed to flush paper towel. So then I sit down, I scrubbed it with spray, and then I sit down and I go on my phone again. 5 minutes later, there's another fucking load right in front of me. Monster load, same size.
Melissa was, because we were driving still,
Yeah.
right? And Melissa was reading the text, like, how do you get into your fucking cabinets? You need a fucking secret knock or something? Because we have child safety locks
Yeah, they're not
with
even
a fucking
This is
magnet.
the dumbest child safety locks ever. A magnet that goes on the fridge, and you got to fucking magically delicious it down the side of the counter until you hear it click. You're like just fucking looking like a blind asshole, just doing one of these. Where is it?
So like, the only thing that we could picture was you just going to every fucking, like, what the fuck?
I didn't actually think that you needed a secret knock. I did not secret knock it.
That was going through our mind.
I know.
But we had been up for
That's
For
what
a
I did
while.
say. I'm like, is there a secret knock on these fucking?
it was funny to us.
Yeah.
By the way,
We were fucking tired though.
I took your dogs out, I don't know, 4 times,
Mhm.
3-4 times.
Okay.
Every single time that fucking dog pissed on the floor. Because like
She was excited.
she wouldn't come near to me. She wouldn't come near me at first. So I just sit down and I sat down in the kitchen
Mhm.
where it's tiled or whatever, linoleum. And she would finally get the fucking balls to crawl up to me. And as soon as she did, she fucking pissed on the floor.
Yep.
I couldn't even get her leash on her or for her collar or whatever.
She did it to
I'm like,
me.
you fucking asshole.
She does it to us too, especially when we came home.
Well, I just started letting her out before I did it because I'm like, she's not gonna run away. She's too excited to run away. She's gonna come back.
Yeah.
So I just let her out, and then it pissed on the ground while I put her leash on, or did whatever, shock collar, whatever. But the first time she pissed, I didn't know she was pissing on the carpet, and she was squatted down, and I was doing the thing, and it took forever because she's moving around. And she gets up, and there's a fucking river of piss. Like, it was so much piss. So I was just like, clean that up now too.
Yep. When we got home that Sunday or that early Monday morning last week, I went in the house and she lost her shit. Like I propped the fucking door open and I walked over to the kitchen, opened up her crate, and I ran for the fucking door because I knew what was gonna fucking happen. So I feel your pain.
Yeah, no, it was a great. No, it was a great week. You know,
And
For me,
and I was very disappointed in your lack of sweet treats at your house
how do you not
I'm
have
sorry.
peanut butter in your house?
because I looked.
because I had just finished it up.
I got the hiccups, and there's no other way for me to get rid of the hiccups. I need peanut butter. I was walking around, I was dying.
Unless I tell him he's got a fucking tick on him.
Yeah, yeah, that worked too.
No, I used up all the fucking peanut butter on sandwiches to take out because we didn't want to stop for food.
I thought you said you used a ball of peanut butter on
I-
sandwiches.
yes,
A
a
ball.
ball of peanut butter.
Just a ball of peanut
Just
butter.
a ball of peanut butter.
Levi,
Like, here you go, motherfuckers.
Levi texted me the other day, and he says, "Dude, I just made cookies, but I forgot the flour, so so now they're flat and dumb, and I'm gonna throw them away." I was just crying.
I
laughing.
was so-
They're flat and dumb cookies.
I was so fucking pissed off because I don't.
It's like, what? Go ahead. Sorry.
Because he fucking, if I buy like cookies or ice cream, this motherfucker will eat all of them.
Yeah.
All of them. So
I've
I
been doing
don't.
pretty good. You bought a few packs of cookies recently, and I only ate a very small percentage of each of them.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But
I should get some credit.
so I don't really buy cookies or ice cream or anything like that.
Mhm.
So if I decide that I want something sweet, either I have to get up and go to the grocery store, which is probably not going to fucking happen, or I have to make it,
Mhm.
which is usually not going to happen. What was it? Thursday night, I decided I want something kind of sweet.
Mhm.
So I went to make some oatmeal peanut butter cookies. Got all the ingredients, whipped it up, put it in the oven. Fucking came out just fucking flat as a fucking pancake. And I'm like, what the fuck? Did I beat the dough too long or something? So I put another batch on in the oven. Same fucking thing. Fuck. Am I putting too much dough in for one cookie? So I put the scoop smaller. Fucking same fucking thing. That's the third batch. And there's only enough for like 4 fucking cookies left.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, whatever. And they're all the fucking same. They're all fucking stupid.
Flat
And
and
they're
dumb.
pissing me off. And I fucking scooped the last like 4 cookies out onto the baking sheet. And it fucking strikes me. You fucking idiot. It calls for a fucking cup and a half of flour. I put exactly 0 cups of flour in there. Fucking 0 cups of flour. No flour. The main fucking ingredient
Oh god.
in fucking cookies. I
Oh.
didn't put in.
Dude, I came home that night and all of those flat, dumb cookies were in this fucking Tupperware container, and I knew exactly what they were as soon as I saw them because they just look like a mash of fucking shitty, dumb cookies. Opened up and I tasted one. I'm like, God, this is pretty fucking good though. So I took a plate full of flat, dumb cookies, and I came down here to the basement, and I was fucking crying, laughing at the thought of him fucking up these cookies. And how pissed off he must have got. And then, like you told me just now, but like I thought about when in the process did he figure it out? Like it had to have been irreparable. It had to have been after the fact. Oh no.
Yeah, if I had figured it
Crying.
out after the first fucking batch, like a normal, intelligent person would have, I would have adjusted the recipe and the rest of the cookies would have turned out fine.
So anyway, yeah.
However, I made lemonade and made a strawberry rhubarb crisp and used that shit cookie as the crisp topping.
Yeah,
Nice.
worked out really fucking good.
Worked out.
Mhm.
Just a flat dumb cookie thing. Tickle my goddamn funny
I'm
bones.
still pissed off.
I made a pasta a couple weeks ago, and I saw it on the Chef Show with John Favreau,
Yeah.
and it was the pasta that he made in the movie Chef for Scarlett Johansson, and in the recipe it calls for 2 teaspoons of red pepper flakes.
Yeah.
And I read it as 2 tablespoons.
That's a lot, man.
That's a fucking lot.
I did that with a stroganoff recipe once, and I used it for paprika.
Mhm.
And I was like, I don't know how much extra I used, but it was something fucking ridiculous. Like a cup instead of a tablespoon or something like that,
Mhm.
you know?
I did that for pancakes, and I read tablespoons rather than teaspoons for baking powder.
Mm.
And I used a shitload of fucking baking powder.
And what does too much baking powder do?
I don't know. They were actually really good.
Really?
Yep.
You know, I made my first ever batch of cookies while I was high as fuck. And this is only probably 2 years ago. Because, you know, I just didn't really start smoking weed until I was 40. So I'd never made a batch of cookies in my fucking life, except for frozen dough and fucking put it on a pan. I've never made cookies before. You would think, because I am fucking like to cook, even though I'm not, have kind of lacked on that the last few years, I would have at least tried to bake something.
Mhm.
But like I said, I was high as shit, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try to make some cookies, man. And
Yeah.
so I found a recipe, and they were the best fucking cookies I've ever had in my life. I'm like,
There's a disconnect between cooking and baking.
Mhm.
Like,
There
I
is.
understand.
You-
No, you're right. Yeah.
you're very masculine, and baking is a very feminine thing to do.
I don't think that.
No.
No, not at all. I'm always like, you
I
know,
don't know why
family. You know, what family we grew up in. Come on.
I don't know
Yeah,
why.
I know.
I don't know why.
I
I
know.
don't know why baking is considered feminine.
It just is. I don't necessarily think so. I fucking
think-
bake all the time.
No, baking is definitely considered more feminine than cooking is, especially grilling or something. But no, I just never wanted to bake. I'm like, I'm gonna fuck it up. I want to make a
It's
cake.
because you're really fucking shitty at math and chemistry.
Yeah. But that's the one thing, though, that like baking is the one thing that is impossible to fuck up if you follow the rules in front of you. Baking is the one thing that you can't like ad lib, or you shouldn't ad lib. Really,
You can still fuck it up.
you can fuck it up if you don't follow the rules.
I tried baking a cake once. This was a long time ago. I forgot the fucking eggs.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's
fucking it up.
Yeah, I fucked it up.
That's
Yeah,
not
not putting-
following directions.
Not
No,
putting
I-
flour in.
Yeah.
It's still fucking up by not following directions.
Right.
It's like cooking's different on a pan or something where you can walk away
Yep.
just a tad too long. There's no, they say about 8 or 10 minutes or something, you know, medium high. It's not fucking, it's way easier to fuck up because you can't really regulate it as much. Baking is fucking quarter teaspoon of this, this, you know.
I think in my experience, baking it's harder to get a good consistent product
Mhm.
though.
It's
Because-
definitely
because of-
harder to bake.
Is that because of like certain flavors that are outside of the required to bake, flour, eggs,
I don't think so. Like
yeast, or anything like that?
in my marriage, like Beth always did the baking, I always did the cooking. And I mean not always, but like I could go and take a fucking boxed cake recipe and make it exactly the same with the same ingredients, same measurements as she would, and hers would turn out so much fucking better. And I
How?
don't know how. I don't know.
Did you ever watch it while she did it?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it's a matter of
Did she beat it fluffier or anything?
possibly like I know like cake batter and shit like that. You can't overbeat it because it's
And make it more dense.
yeah. And fucking maybe my fucking retard strength, I'm just going crazy and beating the fuck out of it. I don't know.
Wow. I did not.
I don't know, but baking is definitely harder than cooking because baking has to be exact.
Maybe
Like,
that's
the
what I meant.
ingredients need to be exact.
Maybe that's what I meant. Like, because the ingredients have to be exact and the procedure has to be exact.
Yeah, because cooking you can.
Maybe
There's a lot of leeway in what you can do.
Right. Like
And
the main
it's
thing.
easier to fix.
Oh, well, then maybe I should have said, because this is what I actually meant. Baking is impossible to fuck up if you follow the directions correctly. Sure. It's fucking semantics, man. Really.
Yeah. I'm just glad that my ability to cook is as high as it is. Because that's where I just fucking chill the fuck out when I'm cooking. I just anytime I'm fucking pissed off or anything like
No,
that,
and
I
I-
just fucking
And I encourage you to cook as much as you would like.
I know.
Got my haircut today, and the chick that cuts my hair, Allie, she said, "Hey, you want a sister for your cat, Lemmy?" She's like, "I have a cat. We need to adopt. I want you to adopt." And I'm like, "What are you fucking talking about? No, I don't want to do that." She proceeded to show me pictures and video of this little 6-week-old feral cat, female. She's taken it to the vet to get some sinus infection work done on it. And she's like,
God damn, that's going to be expensive.
I want it to go another. She said it was like $300 that she's spending on it. But she's like, dude, I want him to go with a brother with like a cat, with another cat or something. And I was like, no. And she showed me pictures and video.
What did it look like?
Dude, it's this fucking part of it's Maine Coon. So it's got the Maine Coon fucking like face and tufty ears, I think. I don't think it's going to be as big, but it's like calico, gray and calico and shit. It's got a little fucking mask face.
I wonder if it's the one I tried to catch. Where did she find it?
She said her dad's house somewhere out in the woods. Where did you try to catch a cat?
At Art Van.
Oh, she said it's her dad's place in the woods. I don't know where it is.
Whatever. Probably not the same one.
Why'd you try to catch a cat?
Because it was under the hydraulic dock plate,
Oh,
and I heard it meowing.
just a little kitten?
Just a little kitten.
Yeah.
And fucking, I had somebody lift the dock plate, and I was underneath the truck, and I had my hand in the dock plate, and it kind of inched towards me, stiffed me, and said, "Fuck this," and got the fuck out. And I never saw it
I
again.
don't know if it's the same cat. Could be, I guess. But I still want now. I want to get Lemmy a little sister.
It's a good thing that only 2 animals are on our lease agreement.
I'm glad you brought that up because I was looking for an out. I was like, if can't have dogs or we can't have extra pets, then that's the reason I can say no.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll always find a reason to say no.
Just another little kitty. Just another little kitty.
I like kitties as much as anybody, but no.
God. Anyway.
And I'll tell her that.
I know she cuts his hair too. Did you see these fuck faces that are say that they're going to storm Area 51? I know most of them are joking.
I saw that.
Most of them are joking, I'm sure.
I hope that at least
I
half
still
of them
want to see
are
them do it.
serious.
I want
to see him do it.
See what happens. Fuck faces.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be something to watch right there.
Well, it's not even gonna have it. Some assholes will Facebook Live it.
Yeah, they'll have a bunch of fucking drones up there and taking video.
Yeah, it's not gonna go well.
No, you're gonna see fucking lasers.
You wanted to see this shit, bitch?
Yeah, you wanted to see the technology. Here
What
you go.
got? This is what we got, motherfucker.
That's what I'm hoping.
Just watch people fucking disintegrate.
You should be really happy because I had told Levi, and I think I told you too, that I wanted to actually podcast Levi or podcast he and I while we're watching on Netflix Motley Crue's The Dirt. Because I thought it'd be hilarious because he would hate it 100%. Now I'm not a hugest Motley Crue fan in the world. And I'm pretty sure I wouldn't like it either. So I thought it'd be fucking funny to just talk shit about that movie. But he's just like, I don't even want to watch it.
I'm with him.
Yeah.
I don't even.
Pretty sure I didn't say it.
Not like that. But sometimes you got to do stuff for comedy's sake.
I do have a great idea for a podcast, though.
First of all, go ahead with your idea. Then remind me to keep talking about that thing.
The me, you, Levi, and Dad.
Oh, the nose hair wax thing? I
Yep.
don't know.
That will be fucking great. And we can't, I mean, he can't be like, no, because we're going to be doing it with him. It's a bonding experience, Dad.
Yeah, he can.
No.
He can and he would.
Because
Can I am and I will.
We're also going to tell him that Megan wants him to do it.
That's where I don't, yeah.
It's going to be great.
I really don't want to do it either. Anyway.
Yeah,
I don't want to do it, but I'm willing to do it because it's going to be fucking funny. And you know it. You know it. It's going to be fucking funny.
I'm not a fan of that idea.
Well, I don't know. But fuck, I'm probably going to do it.
We can do it we can do it Christmas time.
I don't want to do it.
We can do it Christmas time.
Why would I do it on Christmas time?
So anyway, back to the whole fucking thing about Motley Crue, The Dirt. I watched it on Netflix when I was over at your house. And I fucking, like the first 20 minutes or so, I went into this movie knowing I'm probably not going to like it.
Mm-hmm.
The first 20 minutes were kind of fun and fucking, funny, whatever. It had some cool 80s Crue music, which I kind of dug and still do kind of back in the day. Dude, that is honestly the worst fucking movie that I have seen in so long. Like, you should watch it just for the comedy factor.
Nope.
Just to enjoy how bad it is.
Worse than the best of times.
What was the best of times?
It had Kurt Russell.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember how bad it was because I barely remember the movie because I was fucking ripped.
Yeah, you were.
That was the first.
I remember you talking about it.
It was one of the first times I ever hung out with my ex-girlfriend Danielle, and it was at your apartment, and I never smoked weed back then, man, almost ever. So I was totally fucking ripped. We had smoked a joint and watched this fucking movie with Robin Williams. Was Kurt Russell?
Yeah,
and somebody else. It was like a high school football movie. And it was the worst. Well, I guess I don't know if it was the worst because I honestly watched the movie and I didn't know
it was fucking horrible.
The best of times.
I bought it without watching it.
Oh, because it had Kurt Russell and Robin Williams
in
it? Oh, this has got to be good.
I'm like, yeah.
I remember that. I remember those times when Josh would just fucking buy random fucking movies.
Yeah.
Just a fucking
family video for like $2. He's like, woo.
Yeah.
Yeah. $2. Movies. Yeah.
Yep. You get that from Dad.
And then gets pissed that I steal them.
Fuck you.
What? No, Dad does the same fucking thing. Like he's like whenever we'd go to rent movies, he would get it just based on the cover.
Yeah. Dude, when he gave me a Christmas present a few years ago, God damn it. Hopefully nobody shows this to Dad. Mom, if you're watching, please don't show this to Dad. I don't want it to hurt his feelings. But he got me for a Christmas present a few years ago the fucking Chuck Norris Missing in Action DVD trilogy. And I'm just like, Jeff, do you fucking know me at all?
So
Like, I've never watched that shit ever in my life, and I'm not going to start now. It's still
Again.
sitting in my fucking DVDs, though, because Dad gave it to me for a present, so I
you
can't throw it away.
again,
What you do on your next fucking day off is you get high as fuck and you watch fucking. If you watch fucking The Dirt, you can watch Missing in Action.
So true.
Yeah.
That's
Again,
so true.
Mom, don't show this to Dad. He once bought me a Crossroads hat. At the time, I worked at Crossroads.
So you have a personal connection to it.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm going to buy him this hat.
I'm thinking to myself, when the fuck did he go in there and buy that?
Probably saw it at a gas station on Christmas Eve.
He probably walked in there when he knew you weren't working, so he could go look at titties without feel bad.
Yeah.
I work there every fucking day.
Well, apparently not that time.
I don't know.
Oh, where's Josh? He's gone for the day. He went with Nate and Levi to go see Metallica in fucking Pontiac. He's going to go to fucking watch some titties. Don't tell Josh I was in here.
Yeah. Fucking
It was right across the street. You could go in there anytime. Dude, when I was on leave
We were
from the
living in
Army,
Kalkaska at the time, though.
oh, well, when I was on leave on the Army and we lived across the street from the strip club. Oh, dude, I went to that motherfucker every other night. I'm like, I'm going to see some titties.
That's great.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say that he bought me a hat, like a knit cap that's gray on one side and fluorescent yellow on the other, and that is my cold weather fishing hat.
Dude, he gave me once. I don't know if you were there. It was this fucking video game, and mind you, this was probably 4 years ago. He gave me this video game, and it wasn't even like a video game. It was this deer hunting game or something, some kind of shooting game.
Where you hook it up to
it said
the TV?
from Sharper Image. And you just hang it over the door with these fucking darts, and you just hit like electronic deer.
That's
Like,
fucking great.
It's kind of hilarious. I never used it though. I was just like, what am I going to use this for?
It's fucking funny.
I think that's hilarious.
No, it's really fucking funny. It's kind of like Grandma just giving me shit.
Yeah.
Grandma gives me so much shit, dude.
I know. She had me bring a box to you after you moved into the house.
Do you think, because does she give shit to you?
No.
She did give shit to you?
Nope.
She asked me if I want stuff, and I'm like, no, thank you.
See?
Like, no, I'm good.
He's fucking too nice. He's too nice. This motherfucker is a fucking idiot. Okay? He tells me this is the level of stupidity he's at. Okay? And it's based in his good nature. So I can't really fault him for that, but I still do. He tells me I'm going to get the new Google phone. So I look up because I've gotten the last like 2 or 3 phones at Target with fucking great deals. Like you upgrade your phone and you get like a $200 or $300 or $400 gift card. Go on Target's website. He can upgrade to that phone that he wants and get a $400 gift card. He's like, nope. I'm going to go to the Verizon store because I know somebody that works there and I want to get them commission. So rather than save fucking
Basically, get a free fucking phone.
right, rather than save like $400,
The new Google phone is like what, $300?
I don't know, man. I just like
I
that. I
don't
just
know.
like this.
No, it's like $300 fucking dollars. And if you get a $400 gift card, you make a fucking $100.
It's way more than $300.
yeah, it's
that
probably
being
like
said,
$900.
Yeah,
but
it's
it?
it's $1,000 phone. It's $1,000 phone.
regardless, that's $400 that he could spend on
I
whatever
get
he
what you're
wants.
saying, man. I just look. There's 2 reasons, okay, and this is like. I
said,
understand how. Listen, shut the fuck up. I understand how you see this, and I understand, and like I might see it that way too, maybe. But I don't want to go through the fucking hassle. I just want to go to the goddamn Verizon store and fucking do my shit, get my fucking shit switched over. I don't want to go to Target and fucking run around. Verizon has my fucking service, so they're gonna fucking do the phone. Okay. Second, I don't like to fucking do research, so I just want to go to Verizon and fucking do the shit. Second, third, I fucking like to give commission. If I have friends that work there, I like to hook them up.
5, that's fucking stupid. 6, I did the research for you, you fucking retard. 7, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. There's no 7. There's no 7.
I had it.
Plus, your other 4 are invalid.
So
Because that's what I think.
the new Google Pixel is $399.
Not the one I'm getting.
Okay.
Google 3L. Google Pixel 3L. I think that's the one.
Regardless. Oh. You don't have to do any running around. You just have to go right to the fucking kiosk.
I don't want to do that. I want to go to the Verizon store. The fucking people that
You're
have
becoming
a cell phone
you're
service
becoming
through.
a super old man. When are you going to get the fucking jitterbug? Are you going to get the jitterbug soon? Is that going to be your next phone? Whenever it's fucking Google capable? You're going to get the jitterbug?
What's the jitterbug?
The jitterbug is the phone that has big buttons that old people can see.
Maybe I will.
And it's simple. I can dial a number and I can save up to 10 numbers to get the people that care about me.
My-
And then if you have any problems, just go to the Verizon store
oh yeah.
and they can figure it out.
Well, maybe. I'm already getting shitty old man eyes. I mean, I don't know if I think they're getting worse, and I don't know if because whenever
They're getting worse.
Whenever I go outside without sunglasses on and it's sunny out, I'm like, it's so hard for me to even open my eyes. And I don't know if that is a cause of my fucking shitty eyes or what, because I always have to have sunglasses if it's sunny out. Any kind of sun out, I have to have sunglasses, or else I'm squinting and I hate it.
I always have, but it's like people that are like fair skinned, fair haired,
Blue eyed.
shit like that.
Yeah.
Have strong sensitivity to sunlight anyway.
Yeah. Well, but that's probably it. But I'm sure the eyes are just as affected as the skin in that case. So it's like, dude, I've had to have him read things now, dude. What the fuck does this say? It's just too much. It's too small. I can't get it out far enough. Or if I get out far enough, it is too small to read. If I get it here close, it's too fucking blurry to read. I have 2 pair of glasses and I never wear them. Where the like?
You totally need your fucking bifocals.
Yeah, something. But I was just like, you know how much it sucks to have like when you use, because I used to have perfect eyes, like perfect eyes. I had perfect vision, dude. Like in the army when I got my fucking vision shit, like I had perfect eyes. God damn, it's like getting a leg cut off when you can't see shit. Like this thing that I wrote here, prep for this podcast. If I bring it right, like I have to have it right here. If I go like this, I'm like, I can't see shit.
There's nothing funnier than your fucking eyes when you're trying to focus on that. They go like this.
I wish I would not have known that. Just go fucking opposite cross. That's fucking terrible.
No, that's fucking awesome.
Man, fucking tastic to me.
So bad. God damn it, man. I didn't know it looked stupid too.
You should have asked. I would have told you.
Well, I guess I just did. It looks stupid. It's like yesterday. Yesterday, because I was sitting down here and I'd spoke to Bold, but I mean, I was still like curious about it because I have like wondered if I could do like voiceover work for a long time. You know, I've been in radio for 12 years. And I'm like, God, am I good enough to do like voiceover work? I would like to like narrate. Like my first ultimate goal would be like narrate documentaries on like Netflix or something, right? So God God, I'm like, God, but I think my fucking voice sucks, man. So I went upstairs. I'm like, hey, I don't remember what I said, but it was really mean.
Huh?
I feel like I don't even remember what I said, but I feel like it was mean. Was what you said mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
What I said was mean.
Yeah. What did I say?
You asked, first of all, rather than for an objective opinion, you asked me for an objectionable opinion.
Yeah.
Of whether your voice sucks or whether you could do voiceovers. And I said, basically, as long as you don't have to read, your voice is fine. But if somebody gives you something to read, you're going to stumble over it.
Yeah, I know, and you're making fun of me, and I get it. But like, I can read it. But like, I've been on fucking commercials. I've recorded commercials. It's the same shit. Recorded other things where I've read things. You know, I can do takes. If there's a script, I can get through it. But I don't know if my voice is stupid or not.
It is.
Thanks.
But not that
When you're
stupid.
reading something, it's stupid because it sounds like you're reading.
Does it sound like I'm reading if I'm reading?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Like your like the commercials that we hear on the radio with you in it. It sounds like you're reading.
Oh,
That's the majority of people, though. I mean, unless you memorize the script.
would you say Mike Rowe in
No.
Dirty Jobs?
No.
Or not, or Deadliest Catch? He doesn't sound like he's reading.
No, he does not.
Okay.
But the majority of people do. Unless you memorize.
I don't think I'm a Mike Rowe, by the way. Huh.
Unless you memorize the script and can and have a delivery that in your head makes it sound natural,
Yeah.
it's going to sound like you're reading it.
Because that very, 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 very few times have I written out on the air. If I'm doing a regular talk break, I'll never write out what I'm going to say word for word. There's some people that do.
There's a big difference between that and
Right. But what I'm saying is when I've had some deliveries where I know thought needs to be put into it. So I have facts and I don't want to stumble over, like it's a serious topic or something like that. And I don't want to stumble over my words. I just want to get my thoughts out. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think I don't sound like I'm reading then.
Right. That's why, like in speech classes and shit like that, speechwriters, rather than writing out the speech, they have just bullet points and an outline and shit that they need to get in.
And that's what I have always had when I'm doing shit. Is just bullet points.
Right.
Pretty much know what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Unless you're doing a commercial.
Unless some fucking sales dick is giving you a commercial to read.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. But I don't. Yeah. Maybe voiceover work in it for me.
Could be. You just have to fucking
practice.
Yeah. Rather than hate it and only do it because you're forced to. If you did it and memorized it like a script, like something like an actor, then you would be fine.
Yeah.
It becomes more natural.
Maybe.
Like I said, you only have a stupid voice because I say you have a stupid voice, not because you actually have a stupid voice.
See?
And you can do voices to some degree, so that helps a lot too.
Never thought I could do voice. I certainly can't do impressions.
No.
Like impersonating celebrities, I can't do that. Can you do any celebrity impersonations?
Some.
No,
like
you can't.
Who?
Don't do them.
give me one that you think you might be able to pull off.
Like you've heard me do Christopher Walken
No,
a couple times.
if you no,
Don't do it.
I'm not going to do it right now. But
Good.
Do you have any? No, I don't think I have any.
I can't do impressions. I can't do voices. I can't do any of that shit.
I tried to have him do the redneck accent with me for Hollywood Hell, the segment on my radio show.
Yep.
And he fucking didn't want to do it, so it affected how he delivered the accents.
Yep.
But the accents were so fucking dumb and hilarious. I was like, we should do this more just because how fucking funny this is.
I don't remember. I mean, I vaguely remember. I just don't know. I don't remember how it sounded.
Oh no, it was really funny because it just sounded like
I didn't want to fucking do this.
Yeah, I don't want to
Like,
do this. And
we
you make
did
me
it.
do a redneck accent and you don't. Blah, blah, blah.
We did that once, and you sounded like a fucking hopped up Ross Perot.
Ross Perot
And-
sounds like a hopped up redneck.
Yeah,
Ross
and-
Perot sounds hopped up.
By the way,
And
he
I-
died, and I was
yeah.
like, the other day he died, and I was like, they said Ross Perot dead at 89, and I was like, I swear to God, I thought he was 89 already, but back then,
I thought he fucking died like 10 years ago.
So did I.
What
Same
were you
thing
gonna
happened
say?
when Chuck
was-
Berry died.
What are you gonna say?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Let's see. I don't know when we're gonna do a podcast next. Trying to schedule them and
It's a fucking shit show all the
yeah.
time.
I don't know.
it's like when are we gonna do things? You can't.
in the summer. It's so hard for me to.
You can't commit.
yeah,
You know,
I can't commit until like
kind of hard for me to commit.
mid-November.
But we're gonna
So-
try to do more. So we're just even more low key now. I think we're getting rid of the iTunes podcast in the next few weeks, the audio version. So we'll only be on YouTube and Facebook until we feel like throwing more into it. So
Look us up on Twitter too, because you know
I got to start. I'm gonna give you guys the password because I don't do shit on there.
It won't make any difference.
I know you're not
if
gonna
you
do
give it
shit.
to
I'll
him.
give you the
Yeah,
password.
give him the
Yeah.
password.
Anyway,
okay.
I don't do shit. You know that.
huh?
I don't do a goddamn thing.
I know, and I'm not even upset.
I say funny things, but that's it. I say funny shit and let somebody else deal with it.
That'll be us.
Yep.
Or me.
Yeah.
One of the two. Mostly.
Probably
You can text
Probably
me the
only
funny
me.
shit, and I'll just put it on the fucking. I'll put it on the Twitter.
Usually it's too much effort to put it in text form. So
we need
We'll
to
shut
go
this off.
camping.
Huh?
We need to go camping before summer's over. The three of us.
I thought we were
Oh.
gonna do that in
I got
September.
like 4 different things I got to be to in the next 2 months. So good luck on that.
So do I.
So,
But
turn it off. Turn it off.
Yeah, you turn it off.